bag. Mike! Two bandits. Watching Bluey!
This episode is called Relax.
What up,
There he
party
is.
people, and welcome.
Oh my gosh, we're here.
Episode 144.
144. I knew that.
Two bandits watching Bluey.
That's still us, isn't
That
it?
is still us. We're back, and hopefully more consistent than ever. And I'm your good
2025.
pal, Greg Painter.
I see him right here in the flesh. He's looking. He's hanging out and looks like he's in his relaxer chair over there. I'm so happy.
And with me,
Oh, that's right. You guys have.
he's never stressed. He's always relaxing. His name is
I am Mike Martin, and I am the most stress-free human being I've ever met. I promise you.
Woohoo!
How are you?
I'm great. Again, we promise eventually we will be a bi-weekly podcast,
Yes.
not a tri-weekly podcast.
No, but-
We had a little bit of sicky poo last week.
And then you had some Disney poo.
We had some Disney poo. I was relaxing on vacation in
See?
Orlando for a week.
Oh,
So,
while you were in Orlando, I wasn't stressing at all because I was having cabin fever because Syracuse got about 2 feet of snow in
Yeah, it
about
did.
18 hours, so I couldn't see my car.
it was very relaxing to look at our Blink doorbell camera and be like, I can't differentiate between the road and my driveway and the grass.
Nope.
It's going to be a nice hour and a half snowblow session when I get home.
And obviously, everybody that in Australia that's listening to this and in the southern states is totally going to relate to our situation up here, complaining about it. But my plow guy
Mr.
Tech-
Plow? Is that his name?
That is his
Yes,
name.
Mr. Plow?
texted me on Thursday saying my plow's broken. I should have it back by Monday, and we got that snowstorm Sunday morning. And he said, "Uh-oh, still broken. Broke till Wednesday."
Oh, dear.
So we had to like go full on
Shovel power.
Siberia. Yeah.
Gotta love it.
But you know what? 'Cause now we can relax.
We can relax.
It's done.
It's done.
Just like
We're
Chilli
a
does.
beautiful, just chill, cold day. Listener, know if you hear a delightful children voice in
Yes,
the background, we are on awesome dad duty watching
boom, boom.
Finn Man and Miss Olivia, who are currently building a true-to-life Mario Party board out of little circles and dots. So let's go to them, and let's go to us to talk about relax.
That's right.
But before we do,
Okay, I was curious if we I didn't know if we'd lost
to
our
know-
flow at all.
we need to know what our good friends at WikiBlue have to say about this
All right,
episode.
good friends. After 144, hey Greg,
I like good family. Yes.
what's a relax? Please, no, give me a full therapy session
relax?
here.
Bluey and Bingo would rather explore their hotel room instead of relaxing on the beach.
But it's
we could use
a
a little bit
Chilli episode.
That is very... Thank you.
It's-
Because I read that and it's like, this isn't their episode,
It's
though.
Chilli's episode.
Also, is this a hotel room? I'm very... Because it has like 4 rooms to it. This is like a suite of some sort.
Yeah, it could be like a 4-room hotel, right? Like where else are you gonna find a shopping cart to carry around your baggage?
That is fair.
So
That is fair. It gave me some OBX house type of vibes, just
Sure.
but then they did the outside shot. I was like, oh, there's like
multiple
20
floors.
and there's the balcony above them had a towel hanging on the ledge.
and they did park in like a little parking garage, parking lot area.
like those
underneath.
underground weird ones, like when we were in Toronto, and I felt like we were gonna get mugged.
We had one when we traveled back from the OBX last time, and we had one in Baltimore, and it was like we stayed in Airbnb, but the parking lot was like 2 blocks away inside of a garage. And I'm just like, oh, I don't like this.
Yeah, not so much.
What a city folk we are.
But super happy. It's holiday. Yay. We have... I like that whenever we get one of those break the fourth wall, stare at the camera, everybody raise their hand, yay moments for the holiday house.
It's holiday time? Oh, man, I can't wait to say those words. Let the holiday begin. Let's
Let
shut the door.
the holiday begin.
Same for Chilli too, right?
But it's not time to relax yet. Because Chilli
Yep.
wants to get everything in the unit,
Let's get it in here.
get everything sorted, settled, and then we can relax.
Her
then we
eye-
can go to the beach.
Her eye animations in this episode are all over the place, where Bandit is just in that, like, it's all good, man.
We
It's
haven't
all
got
good.
we haven't all got all day. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do. Oh, gosh.
This
That
we're
line.
The theme of this episode is going to be my wife's reactions because she was watching this along with me. Well, she was actually like working around the background, so she wasn't sitting watching. But every now and then, I just heard a Oof.
I feel it. I feel it.
Because this
dude.
very much feels like me, Mrs. She is very, because it's, again, we just went on vacation, and it's very much the stress before the relax, the packing everything, make sure we have everything. And I'm the super helpful person being, don't worry about it. They've got a Walmart down there. If we just need the clothes on our back and we'll figure it out.
Bandit throws that out like right away too. Which is just like, oh, I don't think we have the after sun.
It was
like,
it was very much a that's not helpful.
No.
It's like,
See, we can go snag some. I think that's his way to slowly attempt to be like, it's okay. We'll get it. We'll find it. If they didn't have watermelon at that shop, we'll go to the other shop. But they had watermelons. Don't worry. Get hyped.
gotta love it. Do you have? Because we have two lovely young ladies.
Sure.
Who often wage war over who gets to push the elevator button.
Oh.
Is that a Finn need? Does he need to be elevator king?
Yeah, Finn likes to push button. He doesn't do the Bluey thing, which clearly is done in just beautiful child trademark to really frustrate Chilli in that situation.
Was it on purpose? Because Bluey knows what a 5 is. I'm pretty sure.
Then I would say it's on purpose because she
we
goes
had
back
4,
to the
then
4.
6, and then 7, and then 4
again. She knows what she's doing.
I mean, and to be fair, she's only messing up the people who get on the elevator after them. They're gonna have one. They'll get one bonus stop at 4. 6 and 7 aren't gonna affect them at all. That's gonna affect the poor doggo trying to go to 8.
I was gonna say, or the dog that's sitting at 8, waiting for the elevator. He's like,
Just taking the stairs. Just taking the stairs.
But I think that's the thing. I mean, this is the overarching thing, of course, with Chilli is she's viewing relax time almost like it's an hourglass, and if she sees those sand bits hit the ground and she's got that allotment of relax time, she's like, that's relax time I've missed out on. We need to be able to get to that relax time. I need to be able to do that bit, but in order to do that bit, I've got to do like 86 other things in order to ensure it, and it's just.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
What's after sun lotion?
I would
Because
say like an aloe maybe.
But doesn't that mean that like you've chose not to wear sunscreen and then burnt yourself and now you're trying to soothe yourself?
I mean, yeah. That's my look at me trying to explain myself out of that box. I don't know.
I Googled it, which we'll talk about later.
Okay. Not a sponsor?
And it seems like you're right. It seems like it's just kind of aloe.
Okay.
But
So
shouldn't you put sunscreen on first instead?
well, as somebody that has worn sunscreen,
You have. Go on.
I know I'm a
Resident expert over here.
I'm a rarity around these parts. I have had the necessity to also use aloe because your boy gets burned way too easily, and I need what SPF 200, 500?
Oh my.
If possible. No. But it's that's all I got. But they do. Going back to the beach episode, they put on
What
the
episode?
the bag.
Okay. Now I know.
They put on like the colored ones too,
Yeah.
don't they? Isn't that sunscreen?
Yes.
So she's
So
implying that we have
just
sunscreen.
Extra prepared, maybe?
Let me know what you Googled after.
All
I don't know why you're giving me a cliffhanger here right now, but that's fine. It's fine.
I'll relax when I'm reading my book. What's your book about? How to
relax?
be happy. I do like a classic bingo. Just go like this.
It's not that hard.
We'll smile.
And she's sitting there hanging on the railing beforehand, then she just looks at herself in the mirror and goes, "Ee." That's just, oh gosh. That's a noise in this house that exists way more than it should, is the bingo. Ee.
The joy of kids
Oh my gosh.
being in a hotel room
Something
or like
that's not
the
home.
Outer Banks house, just somewhere different and just like, oh my gosh, there's
Bunk
bunk beds.
beds? Bunk beds! She, like, bingo falls to her knees with excitement.
Well, we when we had our December trip down to Disney, we could have Orlando too much. We went in December, not the one last week. We'd stayed at one of the smaller resorts, just one of the all-star resorts, which are the quote value ones for Disney, like $100-ish a night versus the 3-4, And we were like, oh man, the kids are gonna probably be bummed because we're not staying at Port Orleans, which was like this really cool, fancy one before.
Did it have a ribbon on the toilet?
It didn't have a ribbon on it, but it had, I believe they're called Murphy beds.
Sure.
The ones that
yep.
like. I was like, hey, kids, check this out. And I grabbed the wall and just pulled down a bed from the wall. Like, it used to be...
It looks like a bookshelf.
It used to be like a dining room table. And it was just like, what?
Yeah.
They like lost their darn minds.
David Blaine over
And it
here.
was like, oh. They're like, this room has everything.
Is this
Our
your
name's
card?
on the TV.
Is this your bed?
But just like I said,
Dude.
This must have won best toilet.
Of course. Congratulations, toilet.
And Chilli wants nothing more than just get your sunscreen on so we can go to the beach.
Go get ready.
Because vacation starts when we're on the beach. That's when I can relax because we're on the beach.
Did
So we're just running. We're just running around. We're singing. Sorry. Backtrack. Just the ribbon on the toilet, congratulating the toilet.
Yes.
And then finding the
coat hangers?
It's not necessarily a hot tub, but like the spa tub, the sauna tub. Just like and they have a tub at their house. It's a triangle tub. And what are those little things? We'll find out.
Oh, it's a microphone though. And then the imagination abilities in the whole giddiness and excitement, like, because they could just be excited about bunk beds and they see coat hangers. They're like, okay, cool. And they see a fire safe box. And they're like, what's this?
That's right.
And they're like, it's an oven. And they're like, let's be mermaids. And the first time I heard that, I was like, who? And then they're sitting there in towels, and then Chilli comes in, and she's like, finished? And Bingo's like, oh, yes. And she opens up the oven and gets the soap out. Like, and she's, you didn't even put on the sunscreen?
So here is my first bath interjection. So kids want a bath, and they say, let's have a bath. Just like, no, we're going out to the beach, remember? And then Bandit throws in, let them have fun. Beth literally growled. She wasn't in the room. She went, And it's like, everything okay? And quote, we had a plan. She used her words, and he said, let them be. That's not how it works.
Is that when they're putting stuff away? No.
That was, she wants to go to the beach.
Oh, okay. So he's like, bath time. Go ahead.
He's like, oh, whatever. Let them have their fun. They're on holiday too. And she's like, oh gosh, there's a. Then Bandit sends Chilli to the beach, and again, at this point, she's starting to sit down. It's like, no, that's not what she wanted. That's not fun. She doesn't want to be alone on the beach. She wants the joy of the nice family moment. She wants everybody at the beach. We packed, we prepared, we got everything together, we got our room settled, and now we can enjoy it as a family. I don't want to be sent away to another. I asked her, I tried to get her to, like, can I turn on my voice notes? And you just, no, because I'll just come off mean.
No, but something that's interesting about that is, it does help her relax to see her kids having fun in the water and all that kind of stuff. And you can't take a bath until you go in the water first. You got to go swimming first before you take a bath. And then he's just chilling in the on the bed while they're in the bath and all that kind of stuff. But I think there's an interesting part because she wants to go to the beach with the family, but bring it back to the beach. What does she do at the beach episode? She just goes for a long walk by herself. So she had she knows how to relax. But I think she's gotten to a certain level of parenting where you're trying to make sure that all the check boxes are super check box and the double check box. And you kind of, in your head, are like, all right, well, the checkbox is I need to bring my relaxing chair and sit down and have my relaxing book, and I'll have my relaxing hat, and that way I can say, okay, now it's time to relax. And that's what she tries to do.
Talking about just the chilling, dad chilling,
dude,
and the kids enjoying life. It's like, want me to turn the spa on?
Dude.
The what? Ooh, changed their life. Good old Olympia and Melinda.
I can just feel that vibe that Bandit has before he says that, because she's singing, and you got Santa husband Bingo. She's like, that's great, babe. It's, of course, probably going to be top tier character. It always is. But he's just lying there with his arms behind his head. You know he's got the sliding glass door open, so he's just hearing the water going. The kids are okay. Chili's going to go relax. It's all good. And then he's like, spa time?
And she's again the small things. So he's like, this chair has a handle on it. What does it do? And I forgot that moment. I was like, oh no, Bingo, move! And Bingo just launches through the air.
Oh gosh, there's so many key Bingo moments in here where she just goes, oh, bubbles, just giddiness in
just
there,
the joy.
And then
poor Chilli comes back. I don't think I know how to relax. It's harder than it looks. Take lessons from the masters. I put this all in full caps, just my Beth quote. They didn't have to do anything. Of course they're relaxed. Mom is packing. Mom is planning. And I kind of take it back to the pool episode. You know, Mom's no fun. She's always trying to make sure everything's packed and prepared and we're doing all this stuff. You know, Mom's doing all the heavy lifting, all that leg work to get them to the beach house.
That's where it's tough in here.
Just relax, man.
In Bandit's head, I'm sure, it's just like, well, we're at the holiday. We're on holiday now. we'll be at the beach. We'll be at the beach at some point in time. But that when she sits down and has the book, she's like, okay, time to relax. Like, it's almost like she's putting pressure on herself to relax, which it makes it even more difficult because then you're feeling guilty for relaxing because your family's not there.
This is why my wife was all caps commenting throughout this episode, because my wife equals Chilli in this. She needs to have everything check to relax. Like the thing when we go to the Outer Banks house, like she's okay. When are we getting groceries? When are we doing this? When are we doing this? It's like I want to go in the pool.
Even when Chilli is like trying to find, she's underneath the sink and she's like, oh, they don't even have dish detergent here. And so she's like making a list in her head, like gotta pick up that, gotta pick up the after sun.
I have a 2-paragraph quote, and I think this is the last Bethy's thoughts.
You're good
on this one.
I keep backtracking on it too, so don't worry.
All the work it took her to plan and pack and set up, all she wants to do is have family time, and no one is listening to her. Of course she can't relax. It's not what she planned. She's not upset Bandit is in charge. She's upset because they aren't doing the point of the whole trip. The goal was family beach to feel successful and justify the work to go on holiday.
Dang!
Yeah. So that is Bethy thoughts.
The thing that Chilli does before she goes down to relax on the beach by herself is she's got her hat on, but she looks and says, okay, I'll see you soon. Like her eye kind of drops.
Again,
like
she doesn't want to be sent away. Like she's being punished.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course. Like,
and then the only bug on Beach Town. Like,
and then she's in the elevator and she does the bingo where she goes. Eee. She's trying to relax, but also in a world with little ones and Greg saying, "I just want to go in the pool." Like that's our version of relaxing. We're here now.
And that's usually just not to Outer Banks left and right, but it feels like whenever we do that, it's the ladies go and do the grocery shopping. We stay with the kids and start the fun.
Sure. Yeah. It's. I find myself relating a lot to Chilli in this episode, but also like
you do have a big floppy hat.
I do have a big floppy hat. It says stay salty on it. Salt City in Syracuse, but I got it while I was in Florida, which was weird. Yes. And it reminded me slightly. I don't know, and I don't think this is a correlation at all, but it's bingo in barbecue with her relaxer chair. Like,
just wants to relax.
Does she feel like?
Is anyone going to mention the salads?
Did she learn it from mom or like?
Well, the two of them are like parallels. That whole episode, mom's getting all the salads, bingo's getting her salads.
See?
Mom doesn't get a chance
She's
to
getting
rest.
everything lined up. She's got her check
The
boxes.
sausages get the main event of the party.
Out of the way, beach. We're gonna hang out on this chair. Hit my bum. Oh.
But the kids just bopping each other in the butt with a chair. And again, the poor Chilli gets put away again. She's like, go on the deck, take this tea, sit down.
But he did say, like he hugged her and he showed her like, just pay attention to what's going around you because technically those little ones, they are relaxing in their own crazy way. Yeah. And also, they just everyone's just arrived at this hotel, and so
they're still literally it's like there's 4 remote controls. It's like, wait a second, there's the ocean. I assume
exactly. They didn't see it at all.
Yeah, it's the ocean. It's an island. It's gotta be the ocean.
It's gotta be the ocean.
Yeah, it's an ocean.
But he does that right version of consoling, being like, hey, just so you know, look around you with those kiddos. They are relaxed. Like that's their relaxing right now is bubble bath and chaos. Because also they haven't seen what you want them to go to yet because it's you went down there and
everything
saw
else
it. Everything else is like overstimuli for them, and then they go out to see mom really quick, talking about the remotes, and they turn on like, oh, holy guac!
Yeah,
there's a beach.
And I thought I was done with Beth quotes, but at the very end of the episode, when they look, I was like, oh, the water. Can we go to the beach? Beth just goes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's what I've been trying to get you people to do the whole time.
The thing I realized is I used to heavily be the go with the flow guy. You know that about me. I always have been. I'm not going to blame a kiddo, but it has increased my need to pay attention to a lot of things that are happening around me at all times. And I don't know what my point was there. Dang it, I lost it.
You used to be going with the flow, and now you said you're relating more to Chilli.
I do relate way more to Chilli in this one, but I think it's because the relaxing with kids doesn't mean that they want to sit fully in a relaxing chair. Like anytime that Finn is sat next to me with a relaxing chair, and he goes like, and he puts his arm behind it, but he does it like almost mockingly because he's gonna go do 20 other things. Because to a kid, relaxing is having fun, getting hit in the butt with a chair and getting soapy and whatever's happening right then, right now, like in the moment, craziness and all that kind of stuff. But having a kid, you want to make sure that they can experience the beach because you can go to any hotel. You can go to a Holiday Inn Express and have the same experience you're having right now. Not a sponsor, of course. I don't know if I want to be.
Fun episode, interesting episode.
Yes.
Like I said, at first, I'm very glad I watched it with my wife present because she gave me a whole different perspective.
Slice of insight.
Yes, so with all that said.
Shout out to check boxes.
Oh, wait a second. Do we have any voicemails?
We do not have voicemails today.
We don't have any voicemails today. Wah, wah, wah.
I know, but
if you wanted
did get a phone number, or somebody did send us a text message that chose to send it to 315-715-8551. Two bandits. It was just a friendly little text message, and it says, "I love your bracket episode. Heart emoji. Hi, I love your show so much." So thank you so much, random.
Thank you,
person from
heart person.
I'm not gonna look up your area code. You know what? Your secret's safe with us.
No, I want that area code.
You want that?
Yeah.
681.
681.
So we're gonna do a
Do I have
shout
a
out.
guess? Was it closest to the pin?
Closest to the, did you look already though?
No.
Okay, trust system then. I'm gonna say Cleveland, Ohio.
I'm gonna say Denver, Colorado. 681 area code.
Ooh.
West Virginia.
Merc. I did
Country
it.
road.
Me.
Take me home.
Nice. West Virginia.
To
What
the
up?
place I belong.
Shout out to their famous sports team, West Virginia College. That's the one. That's one of them, right?
Mountaineers.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you
See?
did it. Got it in one. Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
What was your favorite thing today?
My favorite thing, and it's gonna just all correlate to it, is Bingo looking in the mirror on the elevator and just going, "You just gotta do this," and it's just like it's this little glimmer of just like it's there. It's tricky to focus on that, but it's there. Greg, what was your favorite thing today, man?
Mine is definitely tainted by my experience of watching the show, but my favorite thing is my wife's reaction when Bandit said, "Let him take the bath." Because I've definitely been there I've definitely been the bandit.
Huh?
This is very clearly, she was relating to her having plans to go to, and this, and I was like, just let him do it. It's fine. Just like her low growl was like, oh,
yeah, he got the look here. And even when she's looking for again, underneath the sink and all that kind of stuff, he's just putting stuff away. Like, it's all good. Like, he's got that cold air from the fridge, and she's like under the sink. You know, it stinks like bleach and all that kind of stuff. Hey, Greg.
Yeah.
Who was your favorite character today, man?
I gave it a Chilli. This was Chilli's episode.
It was, absolutely.
Chilli's journey.
Mm-hmm.
And I give it to her because I love my Chilli back in the
Aww.
house.
Yeah.
Shout out, Miss Beth. Love you every day.
The third host of the episode today.
Yeah.
Shout out, Beth. Hey, Beth, who was your favorite character today?
No. The character.
My favorite character today was Bingo.
Oh.
Bingo was encapsulating not just because Bandit is like, it's okay, but Bingo's just like, this is how I relax. Just have fun. I'm having fun. Great singing, babe.
Dropping to her knees with the bunk beds.
The bunk beds. Just like not focusing on what needs to get done in her head. She's just, and it's a great yin to the yang that Chilli
Full vacation mode.
Whew.
So all that said, then what would you rank this episode?
I'm gonna rank this one surprise co-host because I didn't actually have a ranking today because I was putting too much pressure on myself. I couldn't relax myself to think of a ranking. So I'm gonna rank this one additional host for Two Bandits Watching Bluey. Hey, Beth. It's gotta happen. Greg.
Yeah.
Is it possible today, where my voice is crackling, we're trying to put out podcast episodes and surviving and going on holiday houses, but dang it, how do you rank 144? How do you rank? Relax, man.
I gave this one 4 remotes.
Gladly. Makes sense.
You,
yes,
everybody.
absolutely.
While Mike tries to find Spotify
Oh,
reviews
don't
to
worry.
read,
I came prepared.
I'll say that you can check out linktr.ee/watchingbluey. Socials, merch, Patreons, all that good gravy stuff. Still a TikTok, apparently.
Yeah, look at
At least
us.
a while on
Hey,
it.
we did a live when
We did a live one. We'll do it again. Dang it. Cameo up there, all that fun
That's right.
stuff. As mentioned before, 315-715-8551. Two Bandits.
Two Bandits.
Reach out to the Bandit burner.
Yeah.
Send us a message.
Yeah.
We'll shout you out on this podcast.
Goes-
We'll shout you out if you leave a review, 5-star,
Aw.
or Spotify.
Do we have
hey,
any?
Mike, do we have any Spotify's? While I look to see if we have the other things.
Go ahead. We do have some comments. I don't know how long ago it's been since we've done these, so I'm going to go through the ones that have a blue dot next to them. And Matilda says, hey, 2025, congrats from your biggest fan. All right, everybody, you got competition now. Matilda has called herself, biggest fan. What do you got out there? Then we also have Lindsay that said, you sus, bro, you sus, from the Cubby episode. So I'm going to let the younger world let me know how sus we are and why we're sus. This episode from Emberglade, this episode is what tipped me off to the move. It was Cubby.
Ooh.
Interesting. Good ones coming in here too is the excitement that they had for you during exercise, where you went for hashtag Scales of Justice, because everyone was super excited about the Scales of Justice from exercise. That's right.
Ooh.
I'm gonna fix that a little bit because I don't remember what the moment was.
Nope.
You know. Okay. Cool. So you got we got a lot of props for that Scales of Justice from Bob Bilby. So shout out. Caleb also busted out a Eminem lyric. I'm gonna hold off on it just a little bit, but you can find it on our Spotify. And then Emberglade, I'm gonna throw it out there again. And they said they're gonna be an outlier, someone who struggled with an eating disorder. And if you don't want me to read this, I can come in and delete it. More of my life than I haven't. I wouldn't have internalized the self-weighting and started that behavior much sooner. While I think it's important message for adults, it might not be the best way to convey it, at least for a show that its target audience is children. Still, I understand the desire to keep it. I love combating points and conversational points, and it's what
That
makes
is fair.
a good kid show versus we say a lot of other shows on this podcast, but you know what? We'll leave it out to just Caillou today. Nobody likes Caillou.
A whole bunch of stuff.
Really?
On our lovely.
Bonjour.
We have from Tad Austin.
Tad
just started
Austin.
living.
Oh my gosh.
You guys are amazing. Keep it up.
Uh-huh.
Appreciate you. Aria said she loved the Two Bandits discussion because she learned so much. We had somebody just save us a whole bunch of thumbs up with a smiley face.
Hey.
And then we
As
had,
many hands as you got?
that would be Mr. Ink, who gave us that one.
Incorporated?
And then
or...
King Frog Remarks said, you guys missed the second Monday again.
Oh, no.
But they give us 5 stars, so appreciate you,
Yes,
King Frog.
super
Again,
appreciate
we'll
it.
try to be better. We're doing our darndest here.
We are. Spring's coming, and it's going to be great. And then at some point in time, Greg's going to probably go on vacation somewhere. And then
Probably.
I'm going to the Outer Banks. And
We'll figure it out, guys.
We will, won't we?
Figure
But
it out.
I need...
But lastly,
Okay, good. I was going to say, if you hit me with it, it's got to be done. I'm like, no, don't you dare. We have
and most
sponsors that aren't sponsors.
importantly,
Most importantly, sorry.
if you need some after sun lotion,
I knew it. Here it is.
check out AmCal.
AmCal.
AmCal Pharmacy puts professional healthcare within your reach for every Australian. From prescription care to heart alert support, health tests to pain relief to after sun care. AmCal's growing range of comprehensive health services are redefining pharmacy care, making expert health advice and support more available and more affordable.
I like
AmCal, for you, for life. You can check them out.
Voice actor Greg over here. I love it.
amcal.com.au.
Okay, good. We got to stay true to the brand there. Got to stay true.
Gotta do it.
Gotta do that.
Stay true.
Got to
We
play
gotta-
some Mario Party in
We
person.
gotta play some Mario Party in IRL here
with the
in the
kids.
other room with the kiddos.
Yep.
No, why?
There's only one reason.
Because it's gotta be done.
Oh, yeah, it's got to be done, folks.